What's up? Rush, 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 race, race, race. Onto that one, please. Thank you. Not connecting. Connected. Okay. Let's just pop me into rank. Stick drift's doing a number today. Okay, nice to know. 43 minutes. I was top 400 or so. I've no fucking idea where we're going to be now, and I was like less than 0.1 off over. I am now 500. That's not so bad. Definitely stay in the top 800 for sure. But now I have to get my bloody racing lines back. Oh no! It's all shit, G. Too wide. It's alright, let's get a lap down. Bit wide, but a better line than our PB. Oh yeah, he gets airtime. Forgot all about that, which gives you the easy advantage there. Too wide. Our race skill at least hasn't declined today. Apparently, maybe. I'm going to eat my words very shortly, I'm sure. Alright, if we've got 42 minutes, we're going to get one restart, one full server run, and then one restart. About 4 minutes of. A bit wide. Oy! Is that even going to make it? It did. That's not going to know. Shame. Didn't need to restart that. Force a habit, you see. And my god, do I have many bad habits. And do you know what I haven't done? I don't even think the audio is working properly. Because I think I'm spoon and I forgot to re-enable these. Yes, yes, yes. Quite. Hope it's loud enough. It should be. I don't remember turning down desktop audio at any rate. Good line. Bad line. Good line. Ish. No. Yes. No. Damn it. I'll just relearn the track you spent 4 hours on yesterday. That's no worries. It's a good job I work from home, eh? Piss. Nah. Try to make me go to rehab and I said I can't pay. No, this isn't the United States. We don't charge you for that shit. Well, I think we got high-end ones that do charge, but that's reserved for celebrities and the like. People who have got money. But classic rehab is free, I'm pretty sure. Off the NHS. I think it's assessed on a case-by-case need rather than just blanket acceptance, and this is probably not the topic to be talking about right now, but fuck it, it's in my mind. A 46-2 by Levon. I don't know the top two. I know 3 and 4. I don't know 5th. I like seeing names I don't know. Means the community's growing. This is all sorts of shit, but I've not even put down the time for this on the server. So let's go. Cock it. It'd do. Again, this is just a time for the server. Just see how I stack up even with a shit lap. 14th, Christ. So what's top one? 46.5. Woohoo. Whoever that was fine. Who was it? Barboss. Yeah, he's good. He is a one good racer. Gladiators, are you ready? That was a fucking sick show that was on TV in the late 90s. Well, early 90s too. But Gladiators, what a fucking show. Contender, are you ready? Ah, piss it. Speed, but bad line. Too wide. I. Too wide. Nice. No, I knew I did that too early. The soul weeps. Alright, nice. Okay. Too tight. Got to stop going so high. Because the flick back fucks you. That was good. This is wide though. It's okay, saved it. This is a good line. That's way too wide. Oh, let's try and outdo the checkpoint and restart, shall we? Or not. Kind of. Kind of. Oh! I couldn't get any closer to the finish line without actually crossing it. That sucked. Again, too high on the transfer. Good line. Too quick on the too quick on the left. Okay, calm, cool, collected. Let's put down a slapper of a lap. It's a good line. Eee, this feels wide. It is wide, but not too wide. Lucky. Too early. Jesus Christ. So slow. And I must have touched. Now I don't know how to drive that line slow at all. What was a 51.4? 19. Okay, the times are getting better. On the last minute. Fair. Too wide by like a long margin. And a clip. Ah! Holy crap, that was so close to touching. Bad line. Airtime. Okay, kinda did that better. Super wide. Fuck you. I thought that was going to miss. 10th place with 48.3. I'm still 1.2 seconds behind. I can absolutely go way faster. I don't have enough time for another lap. Doughy as it is. And then let's check out the other vehicles. People are just sat at the start. Mad W's, I'm so cool. Look at me go, Ma. I'm a real racer, I do W's. How long? 13 seconds. Christ, come on. Finally. Right, so what we got? 33 minutes, so one full session and a 2-minute session. If that. Alright, I'm not super confident, but I don't see a reason why we couldn't put down a PB. Okay, show me the money, honey. Let me see. Anytime today. Damn it. I got too wiggly. Oh man, you're asking the $1 million question. Will it start first time? I mean, odds are about... No, do you know, I'd say honestly about 9 times out of 10 it works first time. If I was a gambling man, and I am a gambling man, I'd throw a tenner on it not working. Yeah, high enough for no airtime. Gives me the advantage there. That doesn't. Let's just put down a trash time, shall we? Five seconds, that's pretty bad. Too wide. Rescued the line somehow, but that's not good. But let's take it. I did all sorts of awful lines there, but again, pretty much a dead duck could beat our current PB. Unless you do that. Good line. Too wide, yeah. Fuck. You can't say fucking school, you fucking fat ass. Why the fuck not? Eric! Let's take a Nova. Look, a baby, the wall, it's its own option, right? If the baby wants to hit the wall, it's welcome to. That reminds me of like. So I don't know if it's still a thing, but when I was like a teenager, man, there was like a, especially between boys, I suppose, there was always this thing about who could tell the most gruesome joke, and like I mean horrible. And that reminds me of one. I'm not even going to share it because it is just fucking horrific. It's not even funny. Well, unless you have some seriously dark humour like I do, but it's actually not that funny. Just despicable. Typical teenage man humour. Teenage man, teenage boy, whatever. The weird in between bit where you're not quite one nor the other. I'm lucky, right? I still remember my teenage years quite gruesome joke. Who's the fastest superhero? Alright, okay, my brain says the Flash. Please, destroy my faith in humanity. I love it. It's a pretty good start. Crap, that's not. Spider-Man, wow. That's... okay, yeah, I like it. Spider-Man. That's like an anti-joke. Ah, fuck it. I've got a proper dad joke, right? So it's like, why'd the one-armed man cross the road? To go to the second-hand shop. Do you find it funny? No, he didn't neither. The shop was closed. Dad tier. Ah. Man, shit you find funny when you're a teenager. Some people don't grow out of that sense of humour though, and it's real interesting seeing them years later. They usually end up on 4chan. That's a sweeping generalisation, but it's probably more true than I'd like to believe. But like, there's some horrific dead baby jokes and stuff, and I remember them from being a teenager. It's just... like, a good dark humour joke, don't get me wrong, they're fantastic. But there are just so many... ugh. Just fucking dreadful ones. I'm trying to think of a good one. Dark humours like the kids in the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Never gets old. That's a pretty rough one. Teenagers are so cringe, it's not their fault everyone needs to grow up. Holy crap, they cringe. Look, I was there, I did it. I was cringe. Weird sense of morals as well. I've still got quite an odd sense of morals. Like, I don't see the difference between coal mining and prostitution. That's one of my weird moral things, but... because to me, you're just selling your body either way you look at it, aren't you? Prostitution, porn, coal mining. You're selling your body. But yeah, anyway, off the side of that cringe, yes, certainly. Oh my god, was I cringe at times. Man, I was a weird mix of what we call in the UK a chav and like a grunger, which I don't know if is still in use, the word grunger, but... but yeah, weird mix of a chav and a grunger. It's fucking... I was strange. But not like creepy strange, man, I was just odd. Like, I think back on it now and I just think, what the fuck were you doing? Like, why did I ever think any of that was... like, some of the things you think are cool to do. Oh my god. Right, here's one for you, right? So when I was 15, I was a right little thief. Alright, stole from a ginger chad, gotcha. Yeah, actually, you're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong. I do have a ginger beard. I don't have ginger hair, but I do have a ginger beard. And I had a beard when I was 12, so yeah. A ginger chad. Yeah, that do. But I was a proper little tea leaf. Stole everything. And I remember one day I stole a whole like 24 case of Red Bull, and I thought I'd see how many I could drink before I started losing my marbles. And yeah, what a way to spend a history lesson. And now I look back on it and I just think, what the fuck did I do that for? Did I think I looked cool? Why did I do that? I mean, I like energy drinks, but like, really, why? The stealing I get, most teenagers steal shit. It's just part of being a teenager, trying to be cool or whatever. But like, man, what? Why did I sit in the lesson and smash like 10 cans of Red Bull, start climbing the walls and get thrown out for it and thought I was cool? Madness. A ginger Chad. That's not gonna leave me, holy shit. It's kind of horrific how true it is. I was like the first kid in my year to get a girlfriend and all of that. But again, massive advantage. When you're 12 years old and got a beard, you can pick from the girls in the years above you. This map I quite like. I just wish I could get fucking Alpha Medal for it. Yeah, don't let me reminisce for too long. Most of my fucking teenage years are horrific. Christ. Wouldn't want to go back there. It's like Calista who comes here. She's like, oh, you should like fucking get in touch with your inner child. Never. My inner child is an absolute arsehole. That line's difficult. But the map, yeah, it's good, it's good. I've no idea how you do a 46-1 though. That's so fast. And he's only done that recently as well. Because not 5 minutes ago, probably 15 minutes ago now. He was in a 4th SCHRTM. I keep forgetting where break there. Oh, that was tight. Our PB gets a little bit of airtime there, so if I stay on a couple of good lines, too tight. But no, the only bit I'd change about this map is this. This start is awful. Not as bad as yesterday's start on that bloody dirt map. I don't mind dirt maps, but that start was just horrible. So pointlessly difficult. Too wide. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we've got a chance here. Oh, I got that line good. Come on. Nah. Ah. Is that what it is? Urain. Yeah, okay. I did not catch that. I did not catch that. It's amazing what goes over your head. I just thought it was some sort of foreign. Oh, God. How uncultured. I was just thinking, you know, maybe it's some sort of Polish, Hungarian, Russian, Slovakian, something. Urain, yeah, okay. GG, you got me. Oh, clipped. So wide. Good Good turn though. Ah, not quick enough. Too slow on the out. Come on. Ah! Bugger. I will do. Have fun. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good whatever. Much love. And best of luck in all your future endeavours and all that. Okay, good start, good start, good start. Let's get on. Nah, too wide. Sometimes I think I'm a bit too hippie, but I'm not. I'm just the right amount of hippie, I think. Believe in free love and all that shit, but someone's got to pay for it at the end of the day. Oh, this is bad. Make love, not war. Condoms are cheaper than guns. Hangs replay on fridge. Make mama proud. Ah, too wide. It reminds me of probably the greatest question I've ever heard. It's just, how are you living? I don't mean like, how are you alive? I mean, how are you living? Are you living well? Are you doing well? Are you making a change? Is the world better for you being in it? How are you living? Too wide. I lost speed there for whatever reason. How are you living? That's some of my favourite questions to ask people is, what makes a man a man? And what makes a woman a woman? Because everyone has their own like ideals. People always start off by going, well, one's male, one's female. No. What makes a man a man? At what point do you look at a boy and say, you are a man? Is it when you take responsibility for your actions? Is it by trying to do right by others? Is it when you provide for others? What makes a man a man? Conversely, what makes a woman a woman? At what point do you stop saying, she's a girl? Do you base it on body changes, hormones, teenagers, all that shit? Fun stuff, bad stuff? What makes a woman a woman? I've never had a dull answer to that. Had lots of people always start off with the whole, well, a man's got a dick, woman's got a vagina. No. You know that's not what I'm asking you, and you're just being pedantic about it. What makes a man a man? Too tight. What makes a woman a woman? Who in your life do you look at and you go, that's a real man? Who in your life do you look at and go, that's a real woman? Too wide. These questions, man, they intrigue me. And I think they show a lot about not just us as a person, but our society, our way of living, our outlook, our beliefs. It shows a lot. I don't know, I'm preaching to probably a crowd of one here, but it just intrigues me, man. Probably the simplest question with the most difficult answer. This isn't PB territory, but it's pretty good. Not really. Still 0.4 off, man. Not getting near my PB. Too wide. I let it go for a split second. That was bad. Oh, we'll jog on. And I think about things like that. I really do. Like, I don't know. You think I'm quite a social person by doing this, but in reality, I'm not the best at being socialising because I don't have a filter. I don't have the belief that any words that I say have any more power than the power you give them, which can make some conversations difficult, very difficult. Like, I remember a girl that was really upset that someone called her a slut. And I laughed and said, "What's a slut?" And she explained it to me, and I said, "Okay, but why are you upset about that? What's wrong with that? Why does that word upset you?" Well, because it has negative connotations. The connotations are the one you placed on it. You choose to believe it's a bad word because you were told it's a bad word. You don't have to continue believing that. You don't have to live in that cycle of accepting abuse and allowing it to hurt you. You don't have to do that. Words only have the power you prescribe to them. And I'm not saying that to like get away from the whole, people say words can be hurtful. I'm sure they can. But it's very much a matter of perspective. People call me all sorts of horrible names. I love it. If you're that worked up to call me a horrible name, I'm living in your head rent free, baby. When you go home, talk to your other half, you're going to be going, "This fucking guy, I fucking hate him," and I'm going to be sat at home smiling. No worries on my plate, knowing that I live rent free in your head and piss you off. It's different for everyone, of course, but I find it's a great way to look at life. On a bit of a fucking sermon today, ain't I? I thought I tipped the wall, but I did not. That's so good. If I can hold this line, we've got the upper hand on speed by quite a margin. Too tight. I spoke way too soon. Let's try and not be preachy. What can I talk about? What have I learned? What have I watched? What have I done? I spoke about the LIGO detector the other day. That's fantastic stuff. Oh, this is a pretty good start. It could be a pretty good turn. Not so good. Lost too much speed on the way down. Too wide. A bit too high. A topic will come to me. I'm sure it will. It usually does. If not, I just innately ramble on about whatever crosses my mind. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but something and devotion? a family member of mine, a very much beloved family member who has a dark sense of humour, quite like me. When Whitney Houston died, he put up a photo with the caption, "Candlelight Vigil." It was him holding a spoon over a candle. Oh, it tickled me so. Candlelight Vigil for Whitney. But it was Ike that got her on that crap. And he used to beat fuck out of her. Poor woman. Oh, come on! The speed, the line, it was perfect. How did I fall so far behind off that start? Oh, never mind. Ooh, Women of War. That's a particularly interesting subject to me, at least. Because it's very whitewashed. And whether it's intentional or not, depending on how you wish to look at it, when you're taught history, you're not really taught of women of war. You kind of just hear it as a masculine effort. But if you ignore women, that's half your army gone. And in reality, women have always been a part of war as much as men have. And so I was reading of an ancient Greek woman called Timoclea, right? When the Romans invaded, killed her husband, took over the house. A Roman, he was like the head of a legion. I can't remember what they're called, legionnaires, maybe. I think that's a disease. Anyway, he was quite high up in the old military world, right? He beat her repeatedly, raped her repeatedly, until she agreed to marry him. But she actually never broke. She never gave in. Right? She just went along with it to gain his trust. Right? One day, when she has his trust, she goes to the bottom of the garden where there's a well to get some water. She starts shouting out to him that there's a problem, he needs to come and help. The moment he gets there, she bashes his fucking head in and throws him in the well. Fucking kills him outright. Now, this story isn't meant to be like uplifting or anything. It's meant to show you the reality of warfare for both men and women. Just because one fights in a field with swords and spears or guns, the other one fights too. Regardless. And never think of women separate like that in warfare. As in, they're going to be at home getting raped. No, no, no. It was common in all cultures for a very long time for women to fight. Longer than recorded history, in fact. You only have to look as far as the Vikings and shield maidens. Generally speaking, when a Viking went to war, his wife would follow him. She would follow him and she would be his shield maiden. She would hold a shield and an axe and try and defend him while he attacked their enemies. And it was a vicious tactic that worked incredibly well. Think about it, who's going to try harder to keep each other alive than two people in love? If you want a more modern example of women in war, Lyudmila Pavlyuchenko, Soviet Russia's greatest sniper rifleman, arguably one of the best snipers to have ever lived. She was so good, in fact, that she was known as the White Death. She was so good, in fact, she went to America after World War II had ended and met with the president and his wife repeatedly. She was that well known. Unfortunately, she doesn't come up in history very much, but Lyudmila Pavlyuchenko, what a woman. And she did it because some Nazi bastard killed her husband. Yeah, we're too slow. Too slow by half. Women in war is a fabulous thing. An incredible topic to research. And it is something that has bugged me throughout everything I ever learned in school, was that you only ever heard about men. It may be different now, but when I was younger, that's the way of it. Like, I remember a teacher talking about Newton being the father of computing. He was not. The mother of computing was a woman called Charity Babbage. Charity Babbage? That sounds about right. It's definitely something Babbage. Again with a C, I'm pretty sure. She was the mother of computing. If it weren't for her, we wouldn't have the modern computer. Oh yeah, time's up. Bugger. Didn't make it. Didn't make all for time. But hey, main challenge, top 800, done. Shouldn't hate this map, man. It's a pretty good map. I'm really sad I didn't make a cup of tea before this. It was actually an interesting moment I shared with my mother, my whole obsession about women in war. It's not an obsession, it's just an interest. But, because I told her a few stories of different women in war, and she was like, it's the first time I've ever heard anyone mention a woman in war. I was like, well, women have always been a part of war. We act like, you know, women not being equal to men is like the way it's always been. It hasn't. You know, that's a nonsense we we perpetuate. As if 2,000 years of history is the sum total of human existence. It's not. Humans with equivalent brain power to what we have, actually I put a caveat on that, not equivalent brain power to what we have, because we're much better fed and much better educated, but with brains the same size, so you can assume the ability was relatively the same. That could have been a PB lab. Have existed for 150,000 years. That means the Roman Empire could have arisen and fallen 300 times, 400 times. An entire empire, been and gone, 400 times, 150,000 years worth of it. People always talk about proof of this stuff. It's very hard to prove these things because humans were so spread out. There were so few of us for so long. Compound, oh, I could do all right here. Compound interest is a hell of a thing, and that's what works with human population growth. Couple of tricky bends, I see. A long straightaway across water, ugh, don't like that. But it is the finish, so that's not too bad. Right, so we launch forward, land, turn, slide. Ah, fuck. Okay. To the right, to the left. Yeah, that's it. It's a flick. Okay. This is still going to take time. I hate that people who bitch on ice. Ice is fun, man. If you pay a little bit of attention, you can do some sick things on ice. Is that it? That's the whole map? That's pretty short. I can go way quicker. Right, first of all, too early. When people talk of history, what they talk of is recorded history. Recorded history is actually a very short time. Shit. Underdid that. Correct it. This is still slow. I can still go way quicker. I don't know if it's a plastic edge. Lol, top 87. I can go so much faster. What's all for 33? Yeah. If I didn't get it, I'd be quite shocked. With bad lines like this though, I'm not so shocked. But still, got that so much better. Still slow though. It's okay. We come down early, we hook. That's way too early. Bennett. Okay, you can't do that. You can't do that. I've tried to force it one too many times. It doesn't work. This still isn't it, but this would be quicker. Piss on you. Slightly overdid that. And I'm not getting that right, that's for sure. Got that one way better. $35.3. Let's keep going. We can go quicker. Almost got that one right. No! There's another 0.7 off. Bad hook, bad hook. Too early. I've received a message. That'll probably be from Mother Dear. Checking in on me. So, fuck, I threw the phone. Not a good time to do that. Ow, ow, headphone, cable, ow. That's all. Fuck knows what my mother's talking about. Probably Carson, the TV show, because I've got watching that at the moment. Just a bit of a fiend for a good bit of crime, any bit of crime really. Catching. I hope that was plastic and I'll just bounce along. 'Tis not. Yeah, I don't know where I was going there. Fuck. Didn't get the bend. Ay, 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 ay. Why did I try that again? Because I reckon it will work every time, but it doesn't. Oh, yeah. I know what my mum's talking about. Yeah, she's talking about Castle, the TV show. She's proper into it. She loves a good crime show, does my mum. If I was her husband, not that she has a husband anymore, I'd be concerned. That was a weird line. I wondered if it would work as a cut. It does not. Fuck. Hook it. I lost too much speed. Oh well. There's still room on the end if I get it right. Or not. Oh yeah. Alright, off we go. Set that up better. Got that great. No! I know there's like a second and a bit there. I wish I could just get it right first time. Oh, piss. It's because I'm in 4th gear. Still, I've got to try though. Why do I do that? I'm not even sure what the right line is there. God damn. I'm not happy with my time. I know I can do way better. Ice is my jam usually. Okay, it's ahead. Still not great, but it'll work. I can still go quicker though. That's the only benefit with Iceman. Top 800 is no worries. You can do top 800 on a shit lap. Oh, that slide out. There is a way to hold that line, but I'm just not sure how. It will take more experimentation and more time than we have. I've got the speed advantage. Fuck, that bounce. We had the lead. That was another PB. Just down the drain. How is it? I'm still not sure of the line for that. Fuck your GPS. Don't go off the line. Lost so much speed there. That would have been all for time. Oh yeah. Hold the line. Ding 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 ding. Love isn't always on time. No. Too tight. Shove it up. Skip it a beat up a da. I've been too much concentrating, too little talking. What topic should I broach next? Ah yes, how do we cull half of humanity? Do we do it on an IQ basis? Do we do it on a happiness basis? Strangely enough, this has the speed. If I do a better line here... Oh, so close. There is so much time on the end. Why did I do that? It almost worked though. So there is that. Yeah, but did it work though? No. Kind of a moot point then, isn't it? Oh, I was going to say if that held, that'd be a miracle. Ay. And I did it again. No. Nah, that's not me. Act like a waste man. It's not me. I mean, if I could have got a line out of that, that was an easy 0.1 on the start. Too tight. It's a nice short one. No way. Shame. I can still go quicker as well. I could still. I reckon on a really good lap I could hit a 33.2, maybe a 33.1. Okay. PB here, fine. It counts. Fuck, that was an awful line. So was that. Okay, no. Okay, come on. Oh, yeah. Get the swing. Damn it. Actually, coming out wider there is kind of good. This is super tight. I can make it though. It's too slow though. Shame. Hold the line. Bam, bam, bam. Love isn't always on time. No, no, no. Division 4. Not great, not bad. Hello? Steering? Okay. Budget ice gang. I'll have you know I'm not budget. I'm as useful as a £20 Gucci voucher, me. That is to say, I'm not useful at all. Hold the line. Bum, bum, bum. Streamlabs. That's the wires I need to load back up after this whole OBS Streamlabs bullshit. Because I had a bot with Streamlabs, and then whatever OBS. No. Had a bot with OBS, and whatever Streamlabs did, fucked it up. I think because they were illegally using OBS's name. If the very small amount of attention I have paid to this issue is correct. Okay, how do I get the right line there? I'm wondering if I'm way too tight, or not tight enough maybe. That's so late. No. Do you know what? Show me. This is a 33.6. He does come down tighter. I was right on my initial guess. And then what, he comes in super tight here? Yeah. Comes down tight there, yeah, okay. So I am right on that concept. That one's just that's a toughie, but that's a nice line he gets. And then this. Yeah, it's just tapping the accelerator and going round. Yeah. Dink dink. I was right. I was right. Please don't drink and drive. You can't stop me. Not tight enough, but we're on the way. This has the potential to be a PB lap. I say has because we ain't finished yet. You could always do something stupid like that. Oh, it was a PB lap just. We can go quicker. Yes. Ziz. Oh, different Ziz. Ziz Bra full win. Or South America. South America. I'm not sure, but it looks like someone put me out. I'm all sorts of slow here. Just stay in the game. That's all I've got to do. EA Sports. It's in the game. Did he skip the finish? No. Okay, okay. I thought you got some weird bounce to overshot him. Ice Crusher, not living up to his name, unfortunately. How did they do it in a minute? Like, were you even driving? I can guarantee you just being relatively regular here is going to pay off. A bit too much on the snipe. But again. What the fuck? What the fuck? Quick. Nice-ish recovery. That puts us way too close to the bottom. Or not. Gained like 6 places in the end. Oh, with luck. Okay. Again, like I said, just try and stay regular, and you'll be here till the end. Piss on you. What do you mean I have no grip? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Move. Mugged off from the first corner. This is how I always go out though. And I did that again, didn't I? Yep. Oh, it's not looking good for little old me. It's really not looking good. Yep, nah. It's a definite no. Ay, ay, ay. Why do I do this every time? Every time I drive. Well, it's a good time for me to jump out and go on break to grab a cup of tea. We'll not boot it up because we'll hopefully have the timings loaded up by the time I get back. So back in 5. Now this cup of tea was worth starting the first and second opium wars for. God bless Great Britain. It didn't mean I'm not ranked. That's a lie. Alright, let's get it. Way too low. Never mind, every lap we do, we should hopefully learn a little bit of something. Like how badly that corner will fuck you over. I had to really fix that. It's going to put us very far behind. It was a shame. Whee! I was wondering if that would work as a water skip. It kind of does, but not well enough to use. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This is going to be the worst, right? Because I know I can do so much better. But it's going to take me forever to do so. Forever young. I want to be forever young. I don't want to live forever. Forever. It's the only thing I can say with Boston accent, right? It's Bar Harbor. We're not catching. Tell a lie, we almost did. Go up a 0.5. That's how much room's on the end. Or whatever. Dog shit anyway. That's a good start. Super wide though. Yup. Should have released and gone with it, but you can't change it after you've done it. Nope. Nada. Ah, fucked it. Yeah. Super fucked it. Piss on you. Oh, I'm just hitting the lines so wrong. I know I'm close, but... Nah, this ain't doing it for me tonight. No one I know I can do it, but I just fucking can't drive it. There's a chance here, just with how much I can gain on the enders is. Close. Only need a 0.4, and that PB lost a 0.4. Kind of a horrid line was that, fuck. No way. Still caught up a 0.4. Nah, come on. I've got the upper hand on speed if I can keep it. Nah, not enough. Oh, I'll run it up to the 2 hour mark, man. Yeah, it's sapping my energy. It's bad when this happens. Same thing happens in CSGO when I'm having a bad day on that. Just lose all your drive for it. Fuck that. Ay, 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 ay. If you haven't heard of spoon theory, I'd look that up. That's a good interpretation of that sort of shit. You've got no more spoons left to give. Again, gem of an article, Callista driven. I can catch up so much, but I just can't keep up. Toss it in the bin, start again. Just no. Fuck you, gang. Half a second up and I get thrown into that shit line from the bloody dirt twist. Can't think of a good name for it. Dirt bug? Slide bug? Oh, I don't know. Dirt flick? Dirt flick. And yes, I did pick Dirt Flick because it sounds like a cheeky name for a porno. What you got in the player? Dirt Flick. No questions, Your Honour. There'll be no answers. This is wide, but I've got speed and I've got the line, and he fucks up the ending. I fucked it up. How annoying. That's the first one we've made it round there. Neck and neck, level and level, and fucked it up. I fucking hate you. And by you I mean me, and by me I mean Jeffrey who drives the car. Fuck you, Jeffrey. Always makes you feel better when you've got a third party you can blame. No, there's no point. There's absolutely no point. Why bother? Too early. Just fucking... Oh Christ, this map. I'm normally a big ice fan, but this has just a shitty corner. No, it's not. It's my driving. Let's not beat around the bush. I've lost so much. How? Ay, 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 ay. Ah, why? Why? How did I drop behind by that much? I'm gonna have to practice more ice. My ice skills falling off. Piss. I was doing great. Now I'm like over a second behind, right? Yeah. This is not good. This is not good for my sanity, no. I move like water, I go with the flow. I go back to old school, I go back to Rome. I can't hit that line right no more. This one, no worries. Getting that off pretty regularly. This one though. Come on, you fucker. Please be a PB. Well, leaderboard's fucked, but at least a PB'd. I can absolutely do all the time. Hell, I think I could do a 32. I move like water, I go with the flow. I go back to old school, I go back to Rome. Never mind, that is the way that I roll. I'm a bad man. What is it? Let me say again. That's Chase and Status, if it's gotta be. That'd be their kind of song. What is it called? I move like water, I go with the flow. I go back to old school, I go back to Rome. Never worry, that is just the way that I roll. I'm a Batman. What is it? Let me say it again. What's that, Nigerian accent? I think Nigerian accent is fantastic. No jokes, it is just fantastic. Like a real deep Nigerian accent, wow. That's something. Please hold the line. Nice. Almost alpha. I told you I can do alpha. I do feel a little bit better now that I've got a couple of PBs under the belt. God, I was suffering earlier. This is taking me way too long though. This goes so much faster. That was almost perfect, but no. There is a bit of room on the end if I can get it. No, I cannot. But that's where another 0.1 is on the end there. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? And it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor falls, the major lives. It's too slow now. Shouldn't have done the break. We would have caught up by a fair whack if I hadn't have done. Never mind. That's Chase and Satyrs song still in my head. I wish I could figure out what the name of it was because I'd love to add it back to the playlist. I move like water, I go with the flow. I go back to old school, I go back to Rome. I could probably Google the lyrics, but you know, racing. Woman ordered and cried. That one I know. Johnny was Bob Marley. Fantastic song. Woman ordered and cried. Cause her son had been shot down in my street after it. I can't sing, I can't even hold a note. Well, I can hold a £10 note. Does that count? Probably not. $1 bill, y'all. Oh, that's a good line. Try not to cock it up. I mean, we cocked it up a bit. Damn it. I was really trying to squeeze out the extra speed there and it wasn't worth it. Air time, dead time. Don't know why I tried to save it, it's force of habit. It's a crap line, but you know. Your heart says, don't let me go. Don't let go, Jack. There's room on that door for both of them. Plenty of room. She let him die. She's like, fuck, I don't want to take a bum back home with me. Guy's got no money. It's cool. That film is a woman having a 3-day affair with a hobo. Truly. And it's considered a great love story. Too slow on the turn to get the flick, the dirt flick. Eyebrows. Eyebrows. I don't just look at the internet. Eyebrows. Ack. General Akbar's making a return because I'm fucking hacking. Bada bing, bada boom. Something I always wanted to do, man. I always wanted to go down somewhere in New York and just scream bada bing. Because if someone screams bada boom, I'm gonna fucking cry. Cry with happiness, tears of absolute joy. A stereotype come to life. And to hear someone say, hey, I'm walking here. Man, it's weird things in life that get you through, I tell you. No, almost held it together. It was almost the dream. Tea. Something that gets me in Hungarian, man. Tea, tea. One's milk, one's tea. Tea, tea. I'm probably saying it wrong as well. I never got the hang of that. Anytime a Hungarian tried to teach me the correct way of saying it, I just can't hear the difference. That's because I'm uncivilized, you know. Fuck, that ginger chat comment from earlier. It's with me, man. Holy shit. How accurate can you be without knowing a guy? It's amazing the pictures we paint of each other, isn't it, in our heads? Like, man, reading Harry Potter books before Harry Potter came out, the casting on that is so fantastic. So fantastic. Rupert Grint, a fantastic Ron Weasley. Hermione Granger, aka shit, I've forgotten her real name. Nope, it's gone forever. It's a beautiful woman though. What is her name? It's gone, it's gone. Hermione Granger, beautiful woman. And Daniel Radcliffe, perfect Harry Potter man. He's actually an incredible actor. I watched Guns Akimbo. Fantastic. Fantastic. What a film. That and what was the one where he rode a dead body? That was fucked, but that was fun. And he gives life to some real awkward characters really well. Really, really well. Do you know, right? You hear all the bullshit around acting, right? Actors being prima donnas, demanding stupid things. Fucking Tom Cruise. He's not even a good actor, man. He's not. But anyway. Steven Seagal, that's another one, the fucked up one. Fuck me. There's tons of them, tons of really fucked up ones. But then you get some gems, man. Tom Hanks, what an incredible actor. I've banged on about this before, but you gotta. Johnny Depp, man, what Amber Heard done to him. Horrific. And he's a talent of a generation, he really is. I can't believe we lost all grip there. Rough. Like, even in animated, man, Johnny Depp playing Rango, how fantastic. He sells you Rango's character incredibly well. Speaking of characters that do animated characters incredibly well, John Hamm. I'm sure he was called John Hamm. I believe he's dead now. He played the pig in Toy Story. He does a bunch of roles. Once you've heard his voice, you know exactly who it is. But he's incredible, man. He gives life to his characters brilliantly. Again, we were on roll for a good shot at PV there, and again we just lose grip as we twist. We do have the speed. Lose grip as we twist. Not this time, baby. Oh! Oh, it's not Ulfa. Come on, man. Really? How close do you want to get without getting it? Top 200 in the world, though, that's alright. Too wide. Can I keep the line if we can? Ah, no, it's not good enough. Don't get me wrong, it was fast. It just weren't good enough. Shame. What other stellar actors are out there, man? I mean, I flip-flop on Jared Leto, right? I've seen a few roles that he's played, especially, you know, Requiem for a Dream. Man, he's good. He really is. But then he does something like... Do you know, he didn't even do a disservice to the Joker, right? What that was bad writing. And that gets more actors than you would believe. Because they can only act what's been written for them. Very few actors are good at ad-libbing. Very few. Oh, Robert Downey Jr., man. He is fucking just... Don't know what to say for him other than Bay. What a legendary actor. What an actor. He went blackface, man. He went blackface and we were all happy with it. No one raised a fucking word about it because he did it so well. Now that is acting. Man, he deserves an award for Tropic Thunder. He deserves several. Oh, fuck. We had it. We had it right up until the end. Such is life, though. Old RDJ. What an actor. And what he overcome, man. He was a proper tearaway junkie motherfucker. It's like a crackhead becoming an astrophysicist, man. It's amazing. RDJ, you're a legend in my book. Speaking of legends, things that I've seen lately that have really pleased me, right? So there was this clip that I saw of two guys who are in the NFL, right? I detest to use the words because I think the fact that you separate yourselves from being just a fucking American is just hilarious. Because like you instantly buy into the race card because you believe that you're African American and not American. But anyway, two African American NFL players, right? They're talking to each other, and one of them's like, "Oh, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?" One of them's like, "Man, I'm going back to the hood and handing out turkeys." And the other one's like, "No way, can I come with you?" Bruh, that warmed my old heart. That's fantastic. Like, I tell you one that did that for the UK, same sort of style. Mario Balotelli, man. Right, he's nuts. Christmas time, like he went to what's called Toys R Us, which is obviously like a kid's store, and he was handing out TVs to people in the high street, man. He was just giving people money. It's fantastic. Like, I'm not a fan of how much footballers get paid, but it's the way life is currently. But for you to take money that you've earned, that you don't have to give away, and to stand in a high street and make people's Christmas, it's just beautiful. Just to improve people's lives a little bit, just for a selfless act of kindness. Some of these people might have been having the worst Christmas of their lives. They might have had absolutely fuck all money. And this dude, this famous footballer, he just stands there and says, like, you know, what can I get you? It's an absolutely beautiful act of kindness. It's Scrooge McDuck opening his heart all over again. Fuck, we clipped. We're on a good line there. Let's not give up yet, though. Okay, give that one up now. That was not good, my friend. Not good. Shit. You've got to be way tighter than that. What's my phone dinging for? Oh, yeah, whatever. Not important. Non-importante. Man, I tell you, I can't get the heating level right in my flat. It's either 5 million fucking degrees and I'm sweating, or it's freezing. Yeah, well, yes, I do live on the surface of the sun. How did you know? Was it the 5 million degrees? Did it give it away? I was actually reading about someone who wrote a paper on the possibility of there being life in the core of a star. A fantastic read it was. I wish I could remember what he called them. It was a fantastic read. If you ever get bored, Google it. It's well worth a good read. Ah, burn it. Way too slow. Oh, we're down to our last 5 or so minutes. Let's just keep trying, you never know. We might just hit the mother load of a line. That gear change killed us. You kind of have to have that gear before you come out of the luge. Otherwise you're forked and spooned and probably a few various other adjectives. And knowing me and my basic recollection of English language from school, it's probably not an adjective at all. Let's go. To be fair, there's one thing in English I really like, right? You can add like ed to the end of anything to make it an expression for being drunk. I was trolleyed. I was cucumbered. I was pickled. I was sausaged. It just works. It just works. I was potatoed. I'm using a lot of foods, but like, I was basketed. It works. I was completely and utterly barbecued. It really works. I was hammered and sickled. One for my Soviet friends out there. Hoss, speaking of you, baby, I don't know where you are, what happened to you, but your legacy lives on. Do you know what? A day's never complete without a little bit of the old Richard Nixon, so let's get old Nixon back. This is actually a really, really good time. Fuck, that's a bad line though. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. 52nd in the world. '52nd in the world. That is my highest ever ranking. Man, that's it, that's it. I've got 2.5 minutes right, we're just going to sit here and admire that. Do you know what, we're going to put it back on. Just look at it. I told you I could go quicker. There's never anyone around when I do amazing fucking times. Never. Just look at it. It's beautiful. Look at the line out there. Could have been a slight bit quicker. This could have been a slight bit quicker as well. Because that was a bad line there. I could have got probably another 0.1 there. Just look at it. I'm going to gush about this for a solid minute, man. Because 52nd in the world, that's my highest score yet. '85th was my previous highest. 52nd. And it's over 2 hours since the track was released, so it's been played heavily. Heavily. By now, anyway. 52nd. I'm not saying I'm a god, but you never see me and God in the same room at the same time, do you? Just saying. Food for thought. No, no, no. If I'm a god, right, I am the god of indulgence. For sure. 52nd though, man. Best score on the track of the day yet. It's been solid 2 minutes I've been gushing about this and I ain't gonna stop. Not for another 30 seconds when the stream ends. I just can't, why do again? I'm not gonna beat that. I mean, I think I could. But that was such a good lap. Such a good lap. To smash Alpha by over half a second. And I could have gone faster as well. I shouldn't have overcorrected to the left. Anyway, that's the 2 hour mark. I'm giddy as a school kid, and that's where that one's going to end. Mwah. Peace.